Good morning, and thank you for tuning into the Andrew Tate Show, brought to you by the GSMC Sports Network. We've got a great show for you guys today. We're going to be covering the Lakers versus the Pelicans. We'll also be talking about the Warriors lacking cohesion. We'll also be talking about the Bucks may be without a star player for the start of the playoff. We'll also be discussing Victor Wembanyama's rookie year, and make sure that you guys stick around for later in the show when we'll be diving into our dumb criminal story of the week. Before we start, though, I'd like to ask you guys like and follow the show. Also, we get a number of questions from viewers that come in during the show, so to ensure that your question gets read on the air, I ask that you use the tips and donation link with your question. That link is gsmcpodcast.net. This just puts your question at the top of the list so I can see it, and it also really helps the show. Hello, Tate.
Right.
How are you doing?
Okay, we're okay. Starting a little late.
Yeah.
We had a little technical snafu today.
Little oopsie. It's
So
okay, though.
so we picked the stories beforehand,
Hmm.
and what we're going to talk about most of them, except for the ending stories, which are all faith,
Yes.
and kind of what we're going to talk about. And because the games we had to change up because the way the games went down. And I thought Faith had all the new updates,
Hmm.
and turned out they weren't sent.
Hmm.
So Faith had no clue. So last second change for Faith. So she's
Yeah.
she's flying without a net today.
Might be a little
So
rusty this morning, but
so you gotta be kind and gentle to Faith
yes.
today.
It very much
So
feels like a Monday instead of a Wednesday today. I felt that vibe when I woke up this morning. So
see, I'm struggling. I'm all hopped up on drugs today because I hurt my back. Not those kind of drugs. No, no, no. That'd make for a whole different kind of
yeah.
show. Yeah, I'm like more painkillers for my back, which could be bad as well. But yeah, I totally
Yeah.
hurt my back. So I'm moving like an old man today.
Hmm.
So that's why I told you. I'm not whooping anybody anymore. I throw a punch, my back goes out, everything. I just get
Yeah.
whooped up. I am not like this whole Mike Tyson going back into the
Hmm.
ring at 58. I'm never, I won't even spell ring in a spelling bee.
Oh
So,
gosh.
all right.
Alrighty.
So we had some interesting games last night.
Yes, we
So
did.
let's dive into them.
Alrighty, so LeBron's Laker edge Pelicans to book playoff clash with the Nuggets. So LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers held off a furious late rally to beat the New Orleans Pelicans 110-106 on Tuesday and book a first-round NBA playoff clash with the defending champion Denver Nuggets. Four-time NBA champion James scored 23 points with 9 rebounds, 9 assists, and 3 steals to lead the Lakers in the play-in game victory that secured the 7th seed in the Western Conference. The 39-year-old superstar is in the playoff for the 17th time in 21 seasons and will get another shot at Nikola Jokic and the Nuggets, who swept the Lakers in the Western Conference Finals on their way to the title last season. Zion Williamson scored 40 points and keyed the Pelicans' rally for an 18 third-quarter deficit. He threw down an alley-oop dunk to tie it at 93-93, then tied it at 95-95 with a driving basket in the lane with 3 minutes and 19 seconds remaining, but appeared to land awkwardly and was soon out of the game. He threw a towel in disgust as he headed to the locker room for good. The Pelicans kept the pressure on without him. They tied it twice more, but D'Angelo Russell's three-pointer with 51.3 seconds remaining pushed the Lakers' lead to 4 points, and Los Angeles with a timely rebound and a pair of free throws from Anthony Davis held on the win. Russell drilled 5 for the Lakers' 14 three-pointers on the way to 21 points. Davis scored 20 and grabbed 15 rebounds in the victory, which followed the Lakers' win over the Pelicans on the final day of the regular season on Sunday.
Look at my girl for someone that just got this thrown at her last second. Looked like you practiced that one. Actually, that was pretty darn good.
Thank you.
Okay, so the first off, this was the game that let's talk about. I'll dive into the game first. The
Mhm.
Lakers took off, and the Lakers were playing incredibly well. They went up by
Mhm.
18. Uh, they were the Lakers started out on fire. And but Zion, everyone's been on Zion for a while. He hasn't really that for about him being injured, things off the court. This was Zion's like coming out day. He
Mhm.
came out, it's his first time kind of playing in the playoff game, and he went off. I mean, he played tough, he played hard. He scored 40 points, 11 rebounds, 5 assists. Zion was on fire. He was on a mission. You forget how big Zion is. At one point, Zion goes to drive down the court. LeBron steps in front of him, and when Zion hits him, LeBron goes flying. LeBron is a big man.
Yeah.
LeBron doesn't normally go flying. Other people go flying. And Zion totally, I mean, just the size of Zion. But even though the Pelicans went on a run in that third and beginning of the fourth quarter, the Lakers truly settled down and played a great game. As we're talking about the old man, LeBron James, 23 points.
Yeah.
Just, I mean, LeBron did LeBron things. Anthony Davis came in with 20,
Mhm.
but D'Angelo Russell is the key. He had 21 points. He had some critical points down the stretch that was needed. I kind of feel like when I look at this and the fact that the Lakers are in a play-in game, I kind of feel like the coaching staff is the reason why the Lakers were in this play-in game because when they had D'Angelo Russell on the bench, they couldn't figure out a lineup for a long time, and the Lakers totally slid right after the play-in tournament. And I just didn't understand why they kept going with these different lineups. The lineup with LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Rui Hachimura, Austin Reeves, and D'Angelo Russell. That is the lineup that's going to give the Lakers the best chance.
Mhm.
And they really showed it this game here. Now, one of the topics that's been talked about and has come up a lot is many people are debating should the Lakers throw this game
Yeah, we were
and
talking
not
about that.
win?
We were talking about that
Yes,
yesterday.
yes. And I was saying, yes, they should, but absolutely not. And the absolutely not is in the play in, this is sudden death. You have to win the game to ensure that you're in. You like Golden State against Sacramento. We're just going to talk about they're out. You can't afford to say, "Hey, we'll mail this game in, and we'll get the next one, and we'll be in, and we'll be the eighth seed instead of the seventh seed, so they can avoid Denver."
Mhm.
Absolutely, you just can't. You can't do it. It's absolutely crazy. Now, I was thinking about this. Because we were talking about this yesterday, and I didn't like that they were matching up with Denver because I think Denver is the best team in the West. But I will tell you this. I would rather see the Lakers play Denver right now. The Lakers are doing well. They've won 10 of their last 11 games. LeBron, the last month has been shooting like right about 41, no, about 47% from three. The Lakers are rolling at the right time. So the Lakers are getting hot. And if you're going to play Denver, you want to roll into Denver on with some momentum
Mhm.
to see where to see if you have a chance. Because I feel like that's the only chance they have is to come in hot. LeBron catches on fire, and they get out to an early lead with Denver. Denver's a tough, it's just a tough pill to deal with, man. Jokic is going to be the MVP. Uh, Anthony Davis has not really matched up as well as I would like against Jokic. That's the one guy that causes everyone so much problems because he's so deadly. You watch him, Faith, he seems like the most like unathletic individual ever. You look at him and it's like he can't even jump. He may be the best player in the league. He doesn't look it. It doesn't. You look around and it's like, oh, Jokic, another triple double, another win. So looking at this and looking at that matchup I understand why people were saying the Lakers should throw this because the Lakers against other teams, like I would really like the Lakers against OKC. Uh, I think the Lakers could cause a lot of trouble. This is going to be the Lakers are going to need a lot of help to, to compete with Denver. I just felt like Denver overall is the better team. In order for the Lakers to win, LeBron's gonna have to have his normal LeBron type day games, but Anthony Davis is the key. Can he put a lot of pressure on Joker and make him work for it and cancel him out? And then have Rui and Austin Reeves and D'Angelo come in there. This time, though, unlike last year in the Western Conference Finals, the Lakers have a lot more size to throw at Joker this year. So I could see them putting a lot of fresh bodies on them. That's the key to surviving against Denver is consistently rotating in a lot of big bodies, getting physical with him, frustrating him because, I mean, Denver, Jokic and Murray are, literally, I have them win it all. I'm very curious to see how it goes. I got it Denver in 6. I hope the Lakers can make it a game of it. Denver in 6 games. I don't want to see a gentleman's sweep, but I don't see the Lakers winning this one. Hope I'm wrong, Faith. As you know, as a Laker fan. But as far as this game goes, I felt like New Orleans actually has something to build on. Seeing Zion perform like he did uh, with 40 and 11. I mean, that was impressive. The fact that he ended up getting injured and having to leave the game a little early was unfortunate, but I felt like the Pelicans could build on this and improve for next year. I thought this was all positive. Granted, they had to play the Lakers, who've kind of had their number all year anyway. And here's the thing: the Pelicans still have a chance. Like I'm writing them off. I don't mean to write them off. I'm writing them. I kind of think of them as kind of written off because of the fact that they still have to come back, and now they have to play Sacramento. The play-in goes whoever won between the Lakers and the Pelicans automatically got in. But then the other game was Sacramento and the Clippers, and whoever won out of that one played the Pelicans for the final spot. And if Zion is not healthy and he can't play in that game, I don't really give the Pelicans a shot. But if it's a minor injury that Zion can play, and that's in a few days, then I would love to see them make the playoffs because the Pelicans have played incredibly well. So I would like to see them make the playoffs. But if Zion is injured or not 100%, I think it's going to be a tall order to handle.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my take.
All right. Well, we also had a comment while you were giving your take.
Okay.
Twitch, Diggs BTW1. They just said, "Hey, what's up?" So,
What's up, my man?
what's up?
Excellent. Thank you for watching.
Yeah, thank you.
Love getting comments from people.
Yeah,
So keep it coming.
yeah. Did you see this game going the way that it did?
Yeah, actually, the Lakers had just played them.
Hmm.
The Lakers have played incredibly well against the Pelicans all year. It was kind of the Lakers actually went in as I think it's like a 1 or 2 point underdog on this game because it was in New Orleans.
Hmm.
But I just thought LeBron in closeout games, you can't sleep on LeBron on a closeout game. And this is
Hmm.
this is this is a kind of a closeout game where it's a must-win situation. LeBron always performs, and today was no different. LeBron did LeBron things. The nice thing is if you can I feel like the Lakers can beat anyone
Hmm.
when you have a day like this. When you have LeBron and Anthony Davis, they do their part. Anthony Davis 20, LeBron 23, but then you get 21 from D'Angelo Russell and Rui Hachimura 13, 16 from Austin Reeves. That's a winning formula. It has to be other people outside of LeBron and Anthony Davis. They have to both, their two superstars have to perform incredibly well, but then they have to get that supporting cast help. If they don't get that, the Lakers are not going to win.
Hmm.
And tonight or last night, that's exactly what they got, and they jumped out to a comfortable lead. I thought it was going to be a blowout. Then the third quarter came in, and like I said, Pelicans went on a run. Zion, you know, was incredible and brought the game back close, and then the Lakers closed it out in a close game. But yeah, it kind of went the way I expected it.
Okay. Alrighty, guys. Well, with that, we are going to take our first break, and when we come back, we're going to be talking about how the Warriors lacked cohesion and identity, which doomed their season as they stumbled out of the playoff contention. So make sure you guys stick around, and we'll be back in a minute.